Welcome to Off Duty. I'm Wendy Bounds. U.S. Open tennis is in full swing here in New York City, and this week we are paying tribute to the tournament, including some of its more unusual and unappreciated sides. Think you're quick enough to land a job as a ball boy? Excuse me, I mean ball person. We'll walk you through the tryouts. It's harder than you think. Plus, we'll take you on a fantastic photo tour of the U.S. Open throughout history. Oh, the headbands and the hairstyles. But first, let's talk about one of the more controversial issues in tennis today, and that is grunting. Now, some people say it's annoying. Other people say it's cheating because it distracts your opponent. The Women's Tennis Association, well, they're trying to crack down on it, and they're taking up the issue at the U.S. Open this year. They want to rule out excessive grunting. Before they do, we present to you this homage.
You know what? You gotta stop the grunting.
What are you talking about?
You grunt on every shot. Every shot you hit, you make this disgusting noise.
Now, the players may be allowed to grunt on the court, well, at least for now, but not the ball persons. You think it's easy what they do? Yeah, so did I, until I tried it. Watch this. I'm Wendy Bounds, and we're here at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center in New York to go inside the world of ball persons and find out why so many people clamor to get the job every year. It is a job nearly 500 people try out for each year, and there are only 80 openings. It is a job that requires quick feet, a good arm, and patience. And it is crucial to the success of the U.S. Open. It is the job of the ball person, formerly known as the ball boy. Tina, you've been director of ball people, ball persons now for 3 decades. When did you switch from the lingo of ball boy, ball girl to ball persons?
Well, when I first came on board, when I saw people that were working that were clearly over 18, so it kind of felt right to start using persons because that was the politically correct thing to do at that time. I know that Agassi had certain favorites because they knew exactly what he liked. So there are certain players who enjoy seeing certain ball people out there.
So when you see somebody, can you size them up right away and say you're going to be a good ball person or not?
Absolutely not.
So you can't look at me and say whether I'll be successful
not
or not?
until I see you on the court.
I got to go get changed then.
Absolutely.
So Kathy, you're sort of the Simon Cowell of the U.S. Open when it comes to ball persons, right?
I guess so. I have to talk with the British accent though.
On the day of tryouts, you have some 500 people competing for 80 slots. Walk us through what they have to do.
They can either try out for back only, or they can try out for net only, or they can try out for both positions.
We got a plane going overhead.
Yeah.
You guys get to reroute those planes on the day of the
do.
U.S. Open, but not today.
No. The net position is basically you're retrieving balls at the net when the balls hit the net, and your job is on the changeovers, you service the players with their beverages, towels, things like that. The back position are the ones that throw from the length of the back all the way to the length of the court to the other side, and they help the players during the matches, bringing their towels to them.
You're going to show us some of the basic motions. You're going to try and get me to do this, and
okay.
It's going to be embarrassing.
All right. Okay, so you're going to stand right here. You're going to put your hands behind the back. When the ball hits the net, you run across, pick it up with 2 hands, and then you'll turn and throw the ball down to Joe over there.
From over there, I throw to him.
Yeah, and get it to him on 1 bounce.
Don't film that! All right, getting warmed up, getting my ball person mojo going. Any other special techniques I need?
Well, if you were ever to make it into ash, there is a particular way that you have to be at the net. Because they have photographers here on the side, you have to get down on your knees. So come on, get all the way down, and you put your hands out, and now keep going lower, lower, lower.
Downward dog?
Lower, yeah, downward dog. Ah!
Joe, 8 years as a ball person, right?
Yep.
I want you to show me the correct way to hand somebody the towel, and then I want you to show me the incorrect way to hand someone the towel.
So the correct way would be to open up the towel, have it out in front, so the player can just get his hand right underneath the towel.
Underneath?
Yep.
Yep.
Wipe their face, and they give it back in any form they want.
To you, all wet and sweaty.
All wet and sweaty.
There you go.
And yeah.
Or like this, it depends how mad they are. Do they ever throw it?
Sometimes they throw it, sometimes they drop it. It all depends on their mood.
What's the part you like the most about doing the job?
I mean, I just love being so close in on all the action, and I just love tennis. It's a big part of my life, so I love being on the court.
You're writing an awful lot down there, Kathy. Yeah.
Well, if I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, that's my Simon.
I can feel it's bad.
Well, you need a little work with the throwing.
Yeah, we knew that.
But I think if you worked on your throwing ability, then working at the net becomes a little bit better because, you know, we want people that also can throw from the net to the back because that's important.
So I need a lesson is what it boils down to.
Yeah, I think so.
You were standing straight forward when you started to throw, but I need you to turn sideways. And use your legs. And then I need you to finish up here. Not
That's
down
how you have
here.
that arm.
Yes.
So releasing the ball about where?
About above your shoulder.
All right, like this.
Yes.
All right, you do it once and I'll follow you.
Okay.
Right to Joe. Better. All right, so maybe I'm not cut out for ball person, so I think I'll just try out for chair umpire. Hey, Kathy, catch this. Yeah, you're a show off. You missed me.
Okay, so that was embarrassing. But moving on, we are going to leave you now with this photo retrospective of the U.S. Open, which debuted in 1968. A lot has changed since then, the hairstyles for one, and the celebrity faces in the stands. But one thing has not, and that is the image of the athletes' faces in victory and defeat.